Hi, this is Jürgen Rasmussen. Welcome to the Provocative Hypnosis vlog. If you've been following this channel for a while, you've spent some time listening to me talk. Here's a chance to actually see me not only talk the talk, but walk the walk. I'm going to be recording some actual real client sessions. There are going to be multiple sessions, and there's going to be follow-up interviews with these clients over time. Two clients, one of them has several autoimmune conditions, arthritis, lupus, and also fibromyalgia. We're going to work to see if we can resolve the pain and possibly help create a radical remission. The other client is a person who has strong issues around fear regarding money. Now, to be able to access these sessions, you will have to attend the Psychological Illusion Model seminar that I'm doing in February the 17th and 18th, 2024. It's going to be an online event. You can go to provocativehypnosis.com, check out the seminar page, and sign up from there. So, what's the value in watching these live sessions? Well, I have no idea how they're going to go, and I'm going to publish it anyway. So if it's a complete disaster, if there's no change, if there's partial change, if there's moderate change, if there's transformational hallelujah levels of change, you're going to see the footage, you're going to get the actual honest feedback, irrespective of the outcomes. And I don't know what the outcomes are going to be. So I promise you that level of honesty and transparency from the start. Now, why is this important and how does it matter? Well, one thing that's been bugging me throughout the years, and I've attended a lot of seminars, is that, you know, well, there's several things here. A, doing change work on stage with a seminar participant is almost always easier than doing change work with a live client in the office for various reasons. And a lot of instructors aren't quite honest about that. Now, of course, when instructors teach a particular pattern or technique or format, they're looking for someone in the audience they think is going to be a good fit. And why wouldn't they? Because you actually have to demonstrate what you're going to demonstrate to actually demonstrate it. So of course you're looking for that. But as a result of a lot of clients having experience in selecting the proper subject for this, demos often run real smooth and people get the idea that this is how change work actually works in reality. And then they come home and they get a lot of the types of clients that their instructor would have wisely not chosen to be the demo subject to begin with, and they can't quite figure out the puzzle because they don't have a map. Why would they have a map, right? So, one of the kind of pesky habits that I developed, when I went to seminars more frequently, is that I would actually get the phone numbers and the email addresses of various demonstration subjects on stage, and these often looked great, right? And I would contact them 2 or 3 months later and say, "Hey, this is Jürgen from the seminar. How's that bird phobia or whatever they?" And I discovered that some of the work did hold up, but also some of the work that looked really spectacular on stage did not actually translate or hold up in the real world at all. But none of the seminar participants knew that. Everyone just took for granted that because it looked great on stage, it translated into a real world success. So unless you actually knew that person, or you did as I did, which no one or very few people ever do, you do that kind of investigative journalism on it, you'll never know. I remember training with one name NLP trainer who did a fear of flying demonstration with someone on stage, and to my eyes, it didn't look as if there was an actual change. The instructor passed it off as a change, and everyone believed that it had been a change. And this was a multiple part seminar. So when I met her a couple of months later, or half a year later, I can't quite, this is a long time ago, I asked her, have you been flying? How did that go? Yeah, I was still terrified. Well, have you told X? I'm not going to name the trainer, but have you told X? No, no, I don't want to. And the trainer didn't ask either. So I kind of encouraged the person to do so, which did not sit well with that particular trainer. Essentially, the trainer sent the signal that I don't want to know, you know. Um, so, so I want to be an antidote to that culture. I want to do my part in championing more honesty, more transparency, more openness to feedback, being completely open, irrespective of what the results may be, committing in advance to publishing the sessions without knowing the outcomes, and having the follow up interviews no matter what. Because here's something interesting too to think about for those of us who make a living out of helping people change or have insights, and those who want to do so. When people see us, they have often reached a point in their life where their old maps are not working. So they're going to have to experiment a bit. And this almost always means screwing up, making some mistakes, as defined by whatever criteria they've made up, but making some mistakes, right? So you want that playfulness and that willingness to test things out. Now imagine a agent of change or coach or therapist offering to help that person, but themselves being completely unwilling to experiment, or unwilling to be playful, or unwilling to be curious, or unwilling to be open about their own failures and how we often have to improvise to get shit done. That's, as I like to say, hypocrisy on steroids. Don't be part of that culture. Don't. It's so interesting too. I see with therapists, I see quite a few therapists as clients. Quite often, they specialize in helping uh, clients with the exact same issues that they're still themselves, silently struggling with. And is that a problem in of itself? No, we're all humans. But if you watch some of their social media profiles, it gives the impression that they really have their shit together and that they're living lives that they're not really living, and that they don't actually have their shit together in the way that they come across to do. So anyways, if you're curious about how I work, if you would like to see how I deal with someone and how I follow someone up and how sessions might look, again, it's two different clients. This is a kind of unique offering. And again, all you have to do is attend the Psychological Illusion Model online training February 17th and 18th this year, 2024. Provocativehypnosis.com. Go to the seminar page. Oh, and one more thing. If you're watching it, this is Monday, the 15th of January, 2024, as I'm recording and releasing this. If you're watching it now, know that I'm doing an online course this Saturday about how to playfully utilize hypnotic phenomena with actual clients, and how to help clients dehypnotize themselves out of the hypnotic phenomena that glues their so-called issue together. So if you want to explore that, I'd be very happy to see you. And as always, know that I see clients from all over the world, or that I should say mostly the Western world. Um, Online, if you're looking to make changes, if you're looking to deepen insights, if you're looking for mentoring, you can reach me at provocativehypnosis.com. to explore and see if you and I could be a good match and fit in terms of working together. We might not be, but then again, we may. All right. Thanks for listening.